The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So SMU's offense will come out first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know him, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Complete to the left. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Harden. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. To the air, it's Jennings. Pressure coming. They get home, and down goes the quarterback for the big loss, and now even a field goal's in jeopardy. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Gums. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The give from the gun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Oftentimes when offenses get a 1st down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry-up.
Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Motion from the back. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, SMU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Houston Cougars offense will get the ball for the 1st time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From from the gun. Running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Off play action. Gets rid of it. Gets it out quickly. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Cougars are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cougars. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Here comes the heat. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harden. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He slings it deep to the left. He's got it on the outside. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Snagged in the middle, it's Knight. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Right back to it. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. He slides that just inside the right upright. And, guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot. So to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So first down here as they go back to work. On the run, it's Sanford. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back has it. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Gain of 12. And first down for the offense.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Mustangs will hustle to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Off play action on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now they're going to throw it. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up third down. And wait a minute, third down now becomes, we're going to go for it on fourth down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Fires to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another team look like that in the rest of this game.
The Mustangs will try to move the sticks on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He got it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. The Cougars buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. On target to the left. Out of bounds at the 17. Big pickup there, not only in yardage, but it gives him some breathing room. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the...
Trying to take it back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Trying to get rid of it. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Trying to barrel in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a fourth and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the fourth down.
Looking to throw again. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires one high and deep. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Made a defender miss. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Buying some time. He's going to run it. Keeps it himself and gets to 1st. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw for it. He makes a grab. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, SMU. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
SMU 24, Houston 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count?
Breaks into the open. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And that's the 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. Houston wants to play fast. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Keeps it going. He'll pull it down. Open space at the 25. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's Sanford. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Catch in the middle, it's Knight. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The option look. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down. The Mustangs are rolling down the field. Keeps it on the draw. Picks up the 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
Oh, he's got some space. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Trying to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push the guy backwards and make some holes?
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Slips away. He lobs one high down the left side. It's caught. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Houston going up tempo.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. The throw. Got his man on the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Find some fresh air. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. We'll start this 4th quarter as they line up for the field goal try. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. No good. All points are important, guys, but that one still leaves you with a 3-possession deficit down by 17. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gomes. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there. They're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the 4th quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
Reads it, fires complete. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost to pick up a first down at the 23. Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Right on the money. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in...
Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on third and goal. They'll try to sneak it. Sneak gets it done.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. The short hands, it's Pitts. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little...
There he goes, just keeps moving. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the Mustangs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. On the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Mustangs! Great job by the back on the option. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
He'll get rid of it. Connection to the right. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
As the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. All right, guys, let's talk Houston. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10, 1st and goal from the 8. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He's looking to throw. Bring in the heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Houston.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And they tacked on the extra point. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Creates a little room. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is perfect. This is now a 7-point game. The clock is at 18 seconds. Hearts are beating fast. The onside kick is coming.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football.